reading for you guys. Let's see. What's coming in for the collective at this time? So, what's coming in for the collective at this time? All right, what's coming in for the collective at this time? All right, let's see what's coming in for the collective at this time. All right. All right, for many of the collective, what's coming in for you guys very soon? Someone's thinking positive thoughts of you at this time. All right, this is what's coming in for you guys very soon. You guys are going to be making new plans, new possibilities are coming in very soon. All right. There is an energy for you guys to save up a lot of money at this time for the collective. Someone wants to reconcile that's coming in very soon. All right. So there is an energy of having some sort of anxiety, but you guys will be getting out of this anxiety very soon. All right. So there is an energy of someone is thinking happy thoughts of you at this time for the collective. All right, and they do want to come back towards you. That's what's coming in very soon. Hey Noxy N, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Dr. Mamoon, Aster Seed, Nancy, XYZ, Namra Alum, Sanya, Gigi, I got that juice, Dr. Mamoon, Mona Lisa, Rhino, Stephanie, Sanya, Priyanka, Shira, Mohini, BVN, Ida, 633, Chelsea Daily. All right, hi to everybody. Hope everyone's doing okay. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna get right to it. I will end this live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's see. All right, for Noxy N. What's coming in for Noxy N? What can you expect for May? What can you expect for May? Let's see. Can I get one more card for May for Noxy N? Can I get a card for May for Noxy N? So there is an energy of someone missing you at this time, but there is a shy or insecurity energy coming in for Noxy N at this time. There is an energy of somebody that wants to come towards you very soon for Noxy N, okay? Good news is definitely coming in for you very soon. If you want like some sort of success, if you want to work on a business, if you want a new career, a new job, if you want to go back to school, it's coming in for you very soon. There is a lot of positivity coming in. There is someone that's thinking of you at this time. All right, they are a little bit shy, but they do need to balance their energy at this time to come towards you. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Let's see. All right, XYZ. What is FaZe thinking about XYZ? What is FaZe thinking about XYZ at this time? What is FaZe thinking about XYZ at this time? What is FaZe thinking about XYZ at this time? Okay, they don't have any other choice right now for XYZ but you at this time. They don't have really any choices at this time, or they might have a lot of people attracted to them, but they only want you for XYZ. There is a young mentality, but this love is coming in for you very soon for XYZ, okay? You may be for a phase, they might think that you're very generous to do like your generosity energy. They are also the jealous type too, if you have not noticed that yet. That's what I want to tell XYZ. All right. All right. Namra Allen, let's see. Why is the teeth acting cold for Namra? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Namra Allen? Why is the teeth acting cold towards Namra at this time? Okay, I don't know if someone tried to manipulate them or control them, because there is an energy of somebody telling them what to do. For Namra Adam, there is an energy of somebody telling them what to do. So I do sense that someone is trying to manipulate or control them, which is the reason why they may be acting cold towards you for Namra Adam. All right. Have patience, have faith, trust that everything will happen in divine timing, because everything will happen. You know what you got? You get the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So your spirituality is going to be aligning very soon. There is going to see a lot of abundance coming in for you very soon. Your spirit guides is protecting you right now. But there might be a controlling nature. For a thief, someone in either his family or friends is trying to control him. Hey Sonya, how you doing? All right, let's see. What is good coming in for Gigi? I got that juice. What are anything? Is there anything good coming in for Gigi? I got that juice. Let's see. Can I get one more card, please and thank you, Spirit? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more card, please and thank you, Spirit? All right, for Gigi, I got that juice. All right, what's good coming in for you within this week? You are releasing any negative mindset. You are releasing any toxic traits. You are releasing toxic people out of your space, out of your environment. This is what's coming in for Gigi. I got that juice. New beginnings, finding freedom, trying new things is coming out for you as well. You are gonna be called to do new things. You are gonna be called to try new hobbies. If you want to put yourself out there, try new things. It's gonna bring you abundance. For Gigi, you got that juice. You have an opportunity maybe to start a new business or a new opportunity to move up the social ladder as well. Maybe your boss might be seeing you in a new light, or you might be moving up the social ladder very soon. Your passionate energy is gonna help you move up the social ladder. If that's not the case, you can also start a business online, or you might work on your talent or creativity. That's what's coming in for Gigi. I got that juice. All right. Aster Seed, I'm doing good. How are you, Dr. Moon? All right. All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, hit the hype button. Okay. Dr. Moon, what is your in-law? Can I get one more card for Dr. Moon? Can I get one more card for Dr. Moon, please? And thank you, Spirit. What's wrong with your in-laws? What they want from you? What they want from you? I'm not gonna lie to you. I do believe that there is money involved for Dr. Mamoon. There is an energy of money involved, so I don't know if they want to have you work hard to gain some sort of abundance, or they want a little bit something from you with money, or they want some sort of stability with money. That's what's coming in for Dr. Mamoon. Um, they also want your high energy. They want to be around your energy because you do have a passionate, high, abundant energy coming in for Dr. Mamoon. So I do believe that they like being around you, but they also like the fact that you work hard for what you want, and they may want some sort of security out of your hard work as well. That's what's coming in. They want you to be faithful, or they want you to be faithful towards their son. I'm not saying that you're not faithful, but they want you to continue to do what you got to do within the family. All right. They do like your abundant they do like your abundant nature. They like your free spirit nature. They just like being around your energy for Dr. Mamoon. Okay. Hey, Mona Lisa Rano, why my ex reach out and disappear? For Rano, why did your ex reach out and then disappear? For Rano, we'll see. Okay, I do believe that they do have some sort of insecurity right now. Maybe they have some sort of cold feet, for Ronald. Your ex may have some sort of cold feet. Maybe they feel like they're gonna make a mistake again. They try to come back in your life, but sometimes they are double checking or thinking about if they are making the right decision at this time for Ronald. So there is an energy of like having cold feet, or they feeling like they might make the wrong decision to come back towards you again. Okay. They do have jealousy energy coming in for Ronald. They are winning freedom to come towards you at this time. They went through a lot of betrayals as well, so maybe they're focusing on their background or behind the scenes what they need to work on at this time. But they are very stubborn. They do want to come towards you for sure. That's coming in from Ronald, but I do think that they have cold feet within the relationship. Okay. Um, let's see. Stephanie. For Stephanie. All right, for Stephanie. I'm going to a concert on Monday. How are things gonna go? Okay, for the most part, I do think that it's gonna go really well. I feel like, is this your first concert, or you haven't went to a concert in a long time? I do believe that when you do go to this concert, you might be a little bit afraid, you might be a little bit fearful because it's something that you haven't done in a long time, or it might be your first concert. That's what I'm getting for now for Stephanie. Um, I want to forewarn you though, at a concert, there is going to be a lot of people there. So I want to forewarn you that you might be bumping into a lot of different people with different mindsets coming in for Stephanie. So be careful. I don't want people to push and shove you. There might be an energy of pushing and shoving. There might be an energy of maybe if they let alcohol be there, they drink too much alcohol, they might throw a fit. All right, so be mindful of that when you're surrounded by a lot of energy, there can be bumping heads every now and then. So be careful with that energy. All right. That's the only problem that you may have at a concert. But other than that, it should be fine. All right, let's see. Priyanka, let's see. Is Amon trustworthy or is he cheating for Priyanka? It's kind of funny. I feel like I'm like the psychic next door or something. Like they knock on the door and be like, "Hey, I want to know this question," and I'm just like, "Hold on, I'm still at work right now. I cannot respond to you guys at this time." And then the minute I get out, I'm just like, I'm like the psychic next door or something. I got a fucking crystal ball. It's like they can't wait till I get out of work. I'm like, I have like a crystal ball or something. Priyanka, is Amon trustworthy or are they cheating on you? Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, for Priyanka, I do believe that they do need to make a tough decision between two different people. For Priyanka, I do believe that they have feelings for you, but they also have feelings for somebody else as well. So you gotta be mindful of that. There is a tough decision that needs to be made. They are trying to let go of the past, or it could be that they're thinking about the ex too. That could be what's coming in for Priyanka. Take it what resonates. All right. This person might be a little bit insecure. The energy might be a little bit imbalanced. But that's what's coming in. They do need to make a tough decision between you and another person for Priyanka, okay? All right, Mona Lisa. Can I get a general reading for Mona Lisa? Can I get a general reading for Mona Lisa? All right, for Mona Lisa, your general reading is you are going to gain a lot of abundance very soon. There is going to be an energy of you working hard for what you want, and you are going to be recognized for your job. You can also ask for a role or raise a bonus if you have not yet. All right, I do see that your hard work will be recognized from Mona Lisa. If you felt like you were left out in the cold at one point, there is an energy of more support coming in from Mona Lisa. Um, you might have two paths in your way very soon, whether that's in a career or a love life. You will be having to choose two different paths very soon. That's what's coming in for Mona Lisa. There is an obstacle coming in for you very soon. Be prepared for whatever obstacle that comes in. You cannot react out of fear. You just gotta face it head on. Okay, from Mona Lisa Amos. All right. Hey, share 111 Mohini Machi. Can I get a general for Mohini Machi? Can I get a general reading for Mohini Machi, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Mohini Machi? And you know what's crazy too? I found out that one of my old coworkers found me on YouTube, and then I wouldn't be surprised if someone else at my job finds me because there's this one person that told me today, and he was like, "I really like watching tarot readings. Some of them can be very accurate." And I'm looking at him like, "You do not know that I'm a tarot reader." But in the future, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up finding me, and I don't really care to be honest because he's a really nice person. But I don't really tell anybody I work with that I do tarot readings. But if they find me, they find me. It mean it's a public channel, so I wouldn't be surprised. Mohini Machi, your general reading is you got the Hierophant, so that means that your morals and values and standards, people are going to respect you at this time. There's also an energy that someone there might be a marriage for you very soon from Mohini Machi, okay? And then there's also money coming in for you very soon from Mohini Machi for sure. There is somebody that have a crush on you, but they're very indecisive. All right, I do got this energy for Mohini Machi. All right, that's what's coming in from Mohini Machi. All right, BVN10. Let's see. What's a love guidance for BVN10? What's a love guidance for BVN10? What's a love guidance for BVN10? All right. So for BVN10, your love guidance is that you need to focus on your abundance first. I do believe for some people like you guys need to focus on your abundance first. You guys need to focus on your financial planning first. Once you do be stable on your financial planning, I wouldn't be surprised that your love life will come in once you are more stable with the money. All right. I do believe in your future you might have to make a tough decision between two different people. That's what's coming in very soon. All right. Or you might meet them while doing a business project or while traveling. That's what's coming in for BVN10. For sure, I do believe that you are going to meet them at work. There is a money card coming in for BVN10. So your generosity energy is going to be out there. People are going to like your generous nature. It could also be a past person as well. There is someone that wants a reconciliation with BVN10. And love will be victory and success is coming in for love. You might want to wait at least 5 months, 6 months, 5 months, 6 months. Love will come in for BVN10. Okay. All right. Hey Ida, Chelsea Daly, share 111. Can I get a spiritual guidance for share 111, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a spiritual guidance for share 111, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. For share 111, your spiritual guidance at this time. You are releasing all negative mindsets. You are releasing any addiction coming in for you very soon. That's what's coming in. You are having a lot of peace and harmony. You're working on balancing your energy at this time. All right. Once you do balance your energy, you are going to have the Chariot card. So victory and success for whatever you want is coming in for Share 111. The Nine of Cups is saying that you can make a wish for what you want. This is a success. Whether you want love or career is coming in for Share 111. Be careful for anybody that wants to control you or want to shift their opinion on you. You need to follow your own mindset. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. That's what's coming in for Share 111. You are very bold. You are very quick. You are very generous. You have to go after for what you want at this time. Okay? That's coming in for Share 111. Hey Chelsea Daly, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Janice Moses. Can I get a general read for Chelsea Daly? For Chelsea Daly. Can I get a general read for Chelsea Daly, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general read for Chelsea Daly? Can I get a general read for Chelsea Daly? I liked how that flipped like that. All right, how did it go like that? All right, let's see. All right, for Chelsea Daly, your general reading for Chelsea Daly. Okay, there is an energy of communication coming in for you very soon. You might end up becoming a mentor, or someone will want to mentor you as well. Coming in for Chelsea Daly. All right. Your spirit guides want you to work on any sort of addiction, whether that's a drinking problem or any sort of addiction. They want you to balance those addictions. Okay, if you have any addiction, that's what I'm saying. Don't waste money on things that don't really matter. So don't overspend on materialistic things because you need to save it for like a rainy day or for if you need it for a vacation or something. For Chelsea Daly. Okay. Um, be careful. There might be an energy of manipulation or control, so be careful with people who has a negative mindset towards you at this time. You might be surrounded by negative people. I'm not gonna lie to you because you got the Ten of Swords. I feel like you might end up knowing who these people are, or you do already know who these negative people are for Chelsea Daly. So be careful with that. All right. Wait, actually, I do know that you know who they are for Chelsea Daly. Okay. All right. Hey, Concrete Rose, how you doing? Miss Shebeer, thank you for the compliment, Dr. Mamoon. All right, Miss Shebeer, let's see for Miss Shebeer. What do you need to know today for Miss Shebeer? What do you need to know today for Miss Shebeer? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Miss Bear? Can I get one more card for Miss Bear, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, for Miss Bear, what's coming in for you? All right, what do you need to know at this time from Miss Bear? You need to be more decisive for what you want from Miss Bear. If there is an energy of indecisiveness, make sure you do work on being more decisive. All right, that's what's coming in from Miss Bear. I do have to tell you this. I have a feeling like you might have to choose between two different people in the future, or you might have to make a difficult choice within a career. That's what's coming in from Miss Bear 78. New plans are coming in for you very soon for sure. This new plan could be going back to school, gaining a new skill set, moving up the social ladder, trying new things, trying new hobbies. Talking to new people can also come in for Miss Bear 78. You might have a stubborn nature or defensive nature at this time. Make sure you do balance that stubbornness energy, okay? All right, that's what's coming in for Miss Bear 78. All right. Shreya Penguin. Why is your person texting you for Shreya Penguin? Why is your person not texting you for many days? Why is your person not texting you for many days for Shreya Penguin? I mean, if it was me talking right now, if it was a true me talking right now, I would have told you to move on. But I cannot judge people for the decision. All right, for Miss Bear, not Miss Bear, Shreya Penguin. There is an energy of I have a feeling someone might have manipulated them or told them what to do. There is a jealousy energy coming in for for Shreya Penguin. There is an energy of somebody manipulating them or controlling them. Now, do they still have love for you? Yes, is in there. There is a slow moving indecisive energy for Shreya Penguin. But there is definitely gonna be success. I gotta say, within 1 week or 1 month, they should be coming back towards you for Shreya Penguin. Now, I'm not the type of person that likes to wait on anybody. If you don't show me that you're interested in me for a long time, I'm out the door. I'm not that type of person. I don't wait for anybody. Time do not wait for anybody, so I don't like to wait for people in general. But hey, that's up to you, Shreya Penguin, if you want to wait for them or not. But if you want to wait, it'll be a week or 1 month. All right, let's see. I really don't. I don't like to wait for people. And people get on my nerves. Human beings get on my nerves in general. I don't get it. I don't get people nowadays. All right, Achilles heel. Let's see. Um, will you be able to keep your house for Achilles heel? For Achilles heel. All right, there is an energy that you can definitely keep a house for Achilles heel. There is a happy home card coming in for Achilles heel. Now, there might be a delay or there might be bumps on the road about money for Achilles heel because you got this card that came in reverse. The King of Pentacles came in reverse. The High Priestess came in reverse. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse. So there is an energy of like you do have to wait or there is a stagnant energy, but you will have a happy home card for sure. So yes, you can definitely keep your house. If you are lacking money at this time, make sure you're focusing on your money at this time, okay? All right. Shirley Madura, let's see. Shirley Madura, let's see. Yeah, I would say life moves on, and if you staying stagnant and you're not moving on with the time, time do not wait for nobody. I'm telling you. Um, and if people do not want to talk to you, people is not wanting to text you, people are not FaceTiming you or emailing you, then it's time to move on. But hey, not everybody's like me, and it is what it is. I don't like to wait on people. Even like for a party or going out to like the club or going out to the bar. Back in the day, when people be asking me, "Hey, get ready to go to the bar, or get ready to go to the club," I'd be like, "Yo, let's get ready." I'd be getting all my shit down. But then all of a sudden, I'm waiting on people. I'm just like, why the hell do you want me to get done early when you can't get your ass done early? You know what I mean? Like, I don't like I don't like stagnant energy in general. I just don't. I don't like to wait on people, and I don't want people to wait on me. That's just how I am as a person. And if I want something, then I'm gonna go get it. That's just how I am as a person. Um, for Shirley Maduro, what's coming for Shirley Maduro? All right. How will things go for the publicity that is going to come from my business being listed on writing lessons? Okay. There is an energy of balancing your energy right now for Shirley Maduro. I do see that there is an energy of balancing an energy. So I do believe that your abundance is going to come in while balancing your energy. And yes, your business will go well. There might be a delay. Give it about 3 months or so. There is an energy of improving your business between 3 months or so for Shirley Maduro. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Jennifer Morales. Let's see. What's coming for Jennifer Morales? Should you continue on holding on for Jennifer Morales? Should you continue on holding back the communication? All right. There is a complication coming in between you and your person. For Jennifer Morales, there is a complication energy coming in for Jennifer Morales. Okay. You might want to wait. You can definitely still text them because they still see you as a star. They still want to have communication with you for Jennifer Morales. All right, they do have passionate energy towards you. You don't really have to hold back. If you want to communicate with them, then do it. All right. But I do think that their energy is a little bit slow right now for Jennifer Morales. Okay. All right. I say go for it. If that's what you want, then go for it. Yeah. Let's see. Eda 633. Eda 633. My cat was crying in front of the door. Hold on. I think someone donated. Let's see. What were the guys? Hold on. All right, for Crystal Ray. What were the guys watching me in the park thoughts? What were the thoughts of you for Crystal Ray? What were the thoughts of you for Crystal Ray? All right, so I do believe some of them might have a crush on you. For Crystal Ray, some of them might have a crush on you. For Crystal Ray, that's what's coming in. Um, there is success coming in for you very soon. For Crystal Ray, is coming in. I do believe that there might be more than one person that's interested in you at this time. So the people that saw you at the park might have seen something that they like because you got the World card and you got the Two of Cups is coming in. And then you are saving up your money at this time for sure. That's what's coming in for Crystal Ray. All right. Thank you, Rita. Can I get a general reading for Rita? Can I get a general reading for Rita, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Rita? What's coming in for Rita? Okay, what's coming in for Rita at this time, please? And thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Reiki by Rita? What's coming? All right, for Rita, you are ending a stage of abandonment. You are ending a stage of feeling lost. You are ending a stage of negative mindsets at this time. That's what's coming in for Reiki by Rita. Okay, there is an energy of a celebration coming in for you very soon. Happy home card. All right, that's what's coming in very soon for Reiki by Rita. You are a great manifester. This card keeps coming up for you every time. So I do believe that you are a great manifester. Whatever you want, you can get. And I'm pretty sure you know that too. That's what's coming in for you. All right. All right. I want to make one thing clear. One thing I need to make clear. Please do not be pushy on my live streams. If you keep being pushy on my live streams, don't be upset if I skip you on purpose. So stop being pushy or I will skip you on purpose. So anyone that needs to hear that, if you're being pushy on my readings, I will skip you on purpose. So don't do that. All right? And I know you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking to. So be careful with that. All right? I'm gonna have to start having some boundaries with some people. Let's see. Nah, I'm serious. I don't be playing no damn games. All right. What's coming in? And I know you know who I'm talking about. I'm looking right at you too. All right. All right. Let's see. Now, everybody else, I love you all. I love the people who are patient, but the ones who are really pushy for no damn reason, y'all need to calm down for real. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be on live stream for 2 hours. All right. For Montaigne, you know why people have problems with you, Montaigne? You know why people have problems with you, right? Because your energy can be a little bit off-putting too. And I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm gonna have to tell you the truth. There's a reason why people probably don't like your energy either, because you're constantly always asking about somebody else. You're constantly always asking why this person hates you, this, and that. But then are you working on your energy? Are you working on your energy though? You're concerned about other people, but are you concerned about yourself? That's my question. Are you concerned about your own energy, or are you just asking about other people? And are you just playing the victim mentality? That's my question. All right, I'm just being honest. I'm not being hateful, but I'm just have to tell you the truth. And the reason why I said this is because you got 3 cards that came in reverse. If you're not balancing your energy, best believe that you will have people that will hate on you because they could sense your energy too. All right. Now, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But every reading that I did for you have always been about somebody else. And I'm sorry to say, but that's not a good look. That's not a good look. It's really not a good look. No. And trust me, I know who sent those mean emails. Trust me, I know. So be mindful of that. All right. All right. Let's see. Now, enough with the bullshit. I gotta move on to the people that really matters. All right. Let me go on to the next people. All right. I'm sorry, but I have to have boundaries for some people because they be pushy as fuck. And I'm just like, dude, be patient. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I don't get it. All right, let's see what's coming in. And I truly love everybody who's patient with me. I do love you guys. But for the people that's been pushy nonstop, like, you got a wedgie in a bunch or something? Like, what's going on? What's going on with your panties? I don't get it. Let's see. Let's move on. Come on now. Let's not do that. And I try to be the nicest person possible, but some people just don't fucking get it. They don't. All right. All right. Where was I at? I had to point it out. I'm sorry. Um, let's see. Grace happens daily. Let's see. Grace happens daily. Will you continue a profession as a teacher for Grace happens daily? For Grace happens daily. Let's see. For Grace happens daily. All right, for grace happens daily. So there is an energy that you can definitely still be a teacher for sure, because you still have a lot of choices though, but you can definitely still be a teacher. That's what's coming in for grace happens daily. All right. So there is an energy of maybe be careful because there is jealous people around your energy at this time for grace happens daily. All right. So there is an energy of be careful with jealousy energy coming in. I just gotta forewarn you with that. There is a lot of competition as a teacher, though. I'm not gonna lie to you because being a teacher myself, there can definitely be sometimes be a competition to find the right job for you for Grace Happens Daily. But you can definitely be a teacher. You can still continue to be a teacher for sure. All right, that's what's coming in for Grace Happens Daily. All right, Aster Seed. Let's see. All right, let me see what's coming in for Aster Seed at this time. Let's see what's coming in for Aster Seed at this time. All right. What is going through Age's mind for Aster Seed? What is going through Age's mind for Aster Seed, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get one more card for Aster Seed? Can I get one more card for Aster Seed, please? And thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Aster Seed? All right, for Aster Seed, what's coming in for you at this time? So there is an energy. AJ does want to come towards you very soon. They are very passionate towards you. For Aster Seed, there is an energy of passionate energy. There is an energy of making having two paths to come towards you for Aster Seed, okay? They do like your generosity energy, so I do believe that they are currently thinking about you at this time. They're going through a financial problem, so there is an energy of having to work on their abundance to come towards you for Aster Seed, okay? And there is a new journey for Aster Seed. AJ doesn't want to come towards you very soon for Aster Seed, okay? All right. All right. Janice Moses, let's see. How is your ex Mitch energy? Is it improving for Janice Moses? What's coming in for Janice Moses? What's coming in for Janice Moses? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, for Janice Moses. How's your ex Mitch's energy? Is it improving? All right, there is an energy of neglecting or going through an imbalance with money right now for Janice Moses. I do believe that your ex Mitch is going through a struggle between for money right now. But they will be heading out of this very soon, between a couple months or so for Janice Moses. Okay? All right. All right, for Elaine. All right, for Elaine. What's coming in? If I do miss your question, I do apologize. Just ask again, okay? All right. Is Kristen your person for B Marsh? For B Marsh, I do not think that Kristen's your person. I do believe it's somebody else that's coming in the future between 1 to 2 months for B Marsh. I do believe someone new is gonna come in for you. For B Marsh, okay? All right. Elaine Miller, you might want to ask your question again because YouTube moved your chat and I can't see it anymore. For Elaine Miller, so ask your question again for Elaine Miller. All right. Let's see. Alexandra AAA. There is a good job prospect for Alexandra AAA very soon. That's what's coming in for Alexandra AAA. There is a good prospect for a job very soon, okay? All right, let's see. Diamond, what's coming in for Diamond at this time? Money's coming in for Diamond and love is going to come in for Diamond. Money and love is coming in for Diamond very soon. For Diamond, okay, there is an energy for money and love. It's going to come around the same time for Diamond. All right. Murders today. Is your crush putting away his addictions for murders today? All right. Can I get one more card for murders today? All right. Let's see. For murders today. So your crush, yes, your crush is gonna put away his addictions very soon. Between 1 to 4 months, there is gonna be a better energy for murders today's person. Your crush, between 1 to 4 months, they are gonna put away that energy of addictions. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hey, Castori, how are you doing, Castori? Ayushi Mahato, how are you doing, Mr. Gem? Mr. Gem. What's going on at your company from Mr. Gem? What's going on at your company from Mr. Gem? Let's see. All right, Mr. Gem, there is an energy of competition, and your job might be losing out on money. For Mr. Gem, there is a lot of money losing out on money from Mr. Gem, and there's also a lot of competition at your job for Mr. Gem. Okay, that's the reason why a lot of people are leaving the job. All right. Hey PRP 44. Hey Ayushi Mahato, how you doing? PRP. Let's see. Dolce Bella Luna. Dolce Bella Luna. Let's see. Will you run into S? Will you run into S? For Dolce Bella Luna, will you run into S? Yes, for sure. I do believe that you are gonna run into them between 1 to 5 months. You are gonna run into them for Dolce Bella Luna. Okay, for sure. That's coming in. All right, Castori. What's coming in the month of May for Castori? Let's see. All right, what's coming in for Castori? All right, for Castori, what is coming in for May for Castori? So there is an energy of be careful with negative energy or obstacles at this time, or negative people at this time. Be careful for Castori, okay? I do believe there is an energy of Maybe a boss is gonna mentor you in the month of May, or you will be moving up the social ladder in the month of May. Take it what resonates. I do believe that your boss might be looking at you in a positive manner for Castori, okay? All right. Hey, Selena, Felian girl, Red Faves. All right, for Red Faves, let's see. Can you tell about your boyfriend's current thoughts for Red Faves? Let's see. What's coming in for Red Faves at this time? What is your boyfriend's thoughts of Red Faves at this time? What is your boyfriend's thoughts of Red Faves at this time? Let's see. All right, let's see what's coming in for Red Faves. Can I get one more card for Red Faves, please? And thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Red Faves at this time? All right, for Red Faves, what's coming in at for Red Faves? All right, there is an energy of them balancing the energy to come back towards you for Red Faves, okay? They are balancing the energy to come towards you. There is victory and success coming in for your relationship. I know that they're putting up a lot of fight to come towards you, but they will come towards you. They are working on the prosperity. There's a lot of money cards coming in for Red Face. So there is an energy that they are focusing on the abundance to come towards you. Okay? For Red Face. All right. All right, for Ayushi Mahato, is there anything interesting that you need to know at this time? For Ayushi Mahato, anything interesting that you need to know at this time? All right, there's definitely a celebration coming in for Ayushi Mahato very soon. For Ayushi Mahato, there is a generous energy coming in. There is a celebration energy coming in. You will be celebrating your wins and success, whether that's in love or career, is coming in for Ayushi Mahato. All right. You might be a little bit stubborn, but your stubbornness is gonna get you where you need to be. All right. If you were lacking money at one point in your life, you are not gonna be lacking money anymore for Ayushi Mahato. Okay. All right. Divine audio. What's coming in for divine audio? What's coming in for divine audio? Let's see. What's coming in for divine audio? What's coming in for divine audio? What's coming in for divine audio? All right, for divine audio, what's coming in for you at this time? What is Uday thinking about divine audio? Okay, so they are a little bit delayed or stagnant at this time for divine audio, but there is a sun card, which means that there is an energy that they do like your free spirited nature. They do like that you're abundant. They do like that you're strong. They do like that you go after what you want. You do have a youthful, playful energy. So divine audio, that's what they're thinking about you at this time. They think that you have a fun, loving energy for divine audio. Okay, they do like that energy with you. All right, for Selena, Phillian girl. What did Sam think about this message for Selena Filling Girl? What did Sam think about this message for Selena Filling Girl? Let's see. Can I get one card for Selena Filling Girl? What did they think about this message for Selena Filling Girl? All right, so they do have love for you for sure. For Selena Filling Girl, they do have love for you for sure. It's coming in for Selena Filling Girl. All right, there is an energy that they're working on their buns to come towards you. And they might be a little bit self-centered. They might be a little bit indecisive, a little bit immature right now, but they are going to come towards you between a couple months or so. They do have love for you. Okay, hold on. I do got a donation. All right, after Selena Fillion Girl is donation and PRP. All right, Kastori. Will you resolve your current personal issue in the next 3 months? All right, for Kastori. Will you resolve your personal issue for Kastori? Will you resolve your personal issue for Kastori? All right, for Kastori. All right, there is an energy that yes, you will resolve your issues for Kastori. Okay. There is an energy of victory and success coming in for Kastori. All right. Be mindful that there is a betrayal energy, so be careful with this energy right now. You might be going through like a road bump on the road about money, but you are going to be victorious and successful. You are going to get a lot of recognition at your job or in your community. That's what's coming in for who was I reading for? Kastori, okay? All right, if I do miss your reading, just ask your question again, okay? All right, let's see. Will a past company reach out to Smiley Face? Yes, a past company will reach out to Smiley Face. A new journey is going to come towards Smiley Face very soon, okay? All right, Sunflower. What can you find out in the month of June for Sunflower? For Sunflower, What can you find out in the month of June for sunflower? Okay, for sunflower, love is coming in for sunflower very soon for the month of June. There is passionate energy coming in for sunflower as well. You might be working on a business project. You might be moving on very soon. If you have you do have choices within love and career for sunflower. People do see you as a star as well. All right, that's what's coming in for the situation for sunflower. If you're going through any anxiety, you are healing your nature very soon. King of Cups, there's definitely love coming in for you for sure. Reconciliation is coming in for sunflower. Okay? Alright, let's see. For Concrete Rose, is there an opportunity to travel out of country? For Concrete Rose, yes. There is a new opportunity coming in for Concrete Rose. You got the new journey coming in. So yes, you can definitely go to another country. Between 2 months to 6 months, you can definitely move go to another country for Concrete Rose 888. Hey, Silent Motivation Africa. All right, let's see. All right, oh, you're welcome, Aster C. Okay, so Silent Motivation Africa. All right, my name is Emmanuel. Please help me check if I'm going to pass. All right, for Silent Motivation Africa, are you going to be able to pass your exam for Silent Motivation Africa? Are you going to be able to pass your exams? You have a lot of anxiety right now, but you are going to be successful. For Silent Motivation Africa, I do sense there is an energy of anxiety within your exam. Make sure you do balance the energy. Make sure you do take breaks, okay, for Silent Motivation Africa. I do sense that you will pass the exam though. Don't worry about it. Make sure you do take breaks. Make sure you do balance your energy for Silent Motivation Africa. You can definitely pass this exam. All right. All right, Renee L. Height. All right, if you do like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, Renee L. Height. Let's see. Will you have future problems from your toxic ex-girlfriend? For Renee L. Height. For Renee L. Height. I do believe someone. Hold on. After Renee L. Height, I do have to go to the donations because someone keeps donating. All right, what's coming in for Renee L. Height? All right, let's see. For Renee L. Height, what's coming in for Renee L. Height? Can I get one more card for Renee L. Height? Are you gonna be able to fix the problems with Renee L. Height for your future? With your toxic? I don't think so. There is an energy of a lot of insecurity coming in for Renee L. Height. So I do believe all the cards came in reverse, which means for Renee L. Height, I don't think that you're gonna be able to fix this problem with your toxic ex-girlfriend, only because she's so demanding and so toxic that it might not end up working out. You do need to move on, or you do need to try to move on from the situation for Renee L. Height, okay? All right. All right. Is Elena leaving Superstore soon? Yes, she will be. For Montaigne, there is an energy that she will definitely leave the Superstore very soon. Between 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 2 months, 3 months is coming in for Montaigne. Yes, she will leave the superstore. Between that time frame. All right, let's see. Was there anybody else? Catherine Izakova. Catherine Izakova. Let's see what's coming in for Catherine Izakova. All right. Will you be with him again for Catherine Izakova? Will you be with him again for Catherine Izakova? Let's see. Will you be with him again for Catherine Izakova? All right, so there is. Hold on. For Catherine Izakova. All right, yes, they will apologize to you in your future. They feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you for Catherine Izakova. They do want to come back towards you between 2 months, 4 months, 5 months, 7 months, or 1 year. They will come back towards you for Catherine Izakova. They might feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you for Catherine Izakova, okay? All right, Sanya. For Sanya, what's coming in for Sanya? What does Ivan think about you right now for Sanya? What does Ivan think about you right now for Sanya? They're taking a break right now for Sanya. They're taking a break from the situation. I do believe that they still want to come towards you though. You got the reconciliation card. They are seeking spiritual guidance to come towards you. They still want to talk to you. That's what's coming in for Sanya. All right, they are going through a resting period right now. But yes, for Sanya, there is an energy that they still want to come towards you. For Sanya, that's what's coming in for Sanya. All right, let's see. Where was I at? RID. If I do miss your question, just ask again, okay? Only because YouTube is moving the chat on my phone, so I cannot see what's up above right now. All right. All right, what's coming in for Rhonda? What is John's feelings for Rhonda at this time? What is John's feelings for Rhonda at this time? Let's see. What is John's feelings for Rhonda at this time? Let's see. What is John's feelings for Rhonda at this time? All right, for Rhonda, they are seeking wisdom to come towards you for Rhonda, all right? They do want to come towards you. They see you as beautiful. They see you as grounded. There is a freedom coming in for Rhonda very soon. So they are going to come towards you very soon for Rhonda. All right, that's what's coming in for Rhonda. I already did a reading for Renee L. Height. There is going to be new love coming in for you. Michelle, let's see from Michelle. What is X next move for Michelle? What is S next move for Michelle at this time? Can I get 2 more cards from Michelle? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please do hype the video, share the live stream, hit the subscribe button if you have not. All right, what's coming in for Michelle? What's coming in for Michelle? All right, for Michelle, what's coming in for Michelle at this time? All right, so for Michelle, there is a balancing energy coming in for you very soon. S is going to balance this energy to come towards you. There is an obstacle. There are the jealous type too. They're going through a transformation to come back towards you. So they might be transforming maybe the way they look, the way they dress. It might be transforming the way they see certain things to come back towards you from Michelle. So they are going through like a 160 transformation or a 360 transformations coming in for Michelle. Okay. All right, for Aries girl. I can I get a what's coming in for Devante and Aries girl? What's coming in for Devante and Aries girl? Let's see. What's coming in for Devante and Aries girl? Let's see. All right, for Aries girl, what is Devante? What's going on with this? All right, he is disappointed within his life right now. So there is an energy of lacking some sort of success, lacking some sort of abundance, lacking some sort of balance to come towards you at this time. For Michelle, that's what's coming in for Michelle. They are focusing on trying to become successful at this time, and they are a little bit selfish for their money goals or the time to come towards you for Aries girl. But I do believe maybe between 4 months or so they will come back towards you for Aries girl. Okay, all right, that's what's coming in for Aries girl. All right, let's see. Armor we. All right, what's coming in for Armor we at this time? Can I get a guidance for Armor we? Can I get a guidance for Armor we at this time? All right, for Armor we, what is coming in for you, Race? All right, you might be going through some sort of anxiety, but something is changing in your life very soon. There is a complete change that's going to come in for you very soon for sure. This change might be a little bit scary, but you are going to have to face it head on. You do need to let God take the wheel at this time. Go with the flow. There is a change coming in. I don't know what type of change this is. It could be a change through a career, love life, hobby, any change is coming in. But you will be remaining on top. Whatever obstacle that you go through, you will be on top for Armor week. Okay, all right. All right, the wise one up here. The wise one up here. Can I get a general reading for the wise one up here? Can I get a general reading for the wise one up here? Let's see. Can I get a general reading for the wise one up here? One more card for the wise one up here. One more card for the wise one up here. Let's see. One more card for the wise one up here. All right, for the wise one up here, you may have felt like you weren't supported in your past about an abundance, or you felt like you weren't supported in general from your family and friends. But in the future, you will be releasing all negative mindsets, all toxic traits. You are releasing that very soon for the wise one up here. There is a new beginning. There is a newfound freedom coming in for the wise one up here very soon. This new freedom is going to bring you a lot of abundance. I do see that you are going to try to do new things, and trying those new things is going to bring you a lot of abundance for the wise one up here, okay? All right? You're welcome, Mahini Machi. You're welcome, BVN, Kelly P. Will they go back to 2001? Yes. For Kelly P, they will go back to 2001 about your request for Kelly P. Yes. They are going to go back to your request for 2001. I don't know what this is, but it all came in upright for Kelly P, okay? All right, Mira. Who will commit to Mira? Who will commit to Mira? Let's see. All right, it might be a water sign, a Cancer, or it might be an Aquarius coming in for Mira, or it might be a Scorpio coming in for Mira. The person that will be committing to you is someone that has a lot of interest. Some people that are interested in them, there is a lot of people attracted to them. For Mira, this person is very confident. They might have a lot of degrees. They might be very smart, very intellectual. All right, and then they're also very abundant coming in. What's coming in for RID for career? What's coming in for RID for career? All right, someone from your past might want to help you out within a career. For RID, someone from your past might want to help you for a new job or a new career, okay? You might be wanting to go back to school. You might be brushing up your resume. You are getting new references very soon to help you out. That's what's coming in for RID. You do have the strength to do whatever you want. People like being around your energy. You are going to be recognized in your job or career. That's what's coming in for RID. All right. All right. What's up, Reiki by Rita? All right, Star. All right, for Star. What's coming in for Star? All right, if you do like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, hit the hype button if you have not. All right, for Star. Will the Capricorn be in a relationship for Star? All right, for Star. They are focusing on the money right now for Star. There is an energy of confusion. There is a problem with the life right now for Star. I do believe between 1 month or 3 months, they are going to come back towards you for Star. Okay. All right, for Linus Ruby. What's coming in for Linus Ruby at this time? Do you carry an old soul energy for Linus Ruby? Yes, you do. For Linus Ruby, you do carry an old soul. I do want to let you know though, because you carry such an old soul, there are younger minded people that will try to test you because you do come off a little bit more mature than other people, and regardless of your age. People will test you because they might think that you're young, but you have an older mindset. So that's what's coming in for Linus Ruby. Yes, you do appear a little bit older, or you appear a little bit mature for the people of your age, okay? All right. Noram L999. What is your current friends? Is your current friends good for you? For Noram L999. Is your current friends good for you? For Noram L999. Let's see. Is your current friends good for you? For Noram L999. Let's see. Okay, for the most part, yeah, they're pretty good. They like to have peace and harmony for Noram L999. Your friends don't like to fight. They don't like to argue. Most of them don't like to fight or argue. They like to have patience. They like to have faith. They have a lot of hope, inspiration. All right, they're very courageous. They're very victorious. I wouldn't be surprised for Noram L999 if your friends are the type of friends that like to help you within your journey or a new career. That's what's coming in for Noram L999. Okay. For Nixon. What's coming in for Nixon? What's coming in for Nixon at this time? What's coming in for Nixon at this time? All right, what's coming in for Nixon at this time? All right, money, spiritual alignment is going to come in for Nixon. Money and spiritual alignment is going to come in for Nixon. You are going to be going through a spiritual awakening very soon. You are not going to like certain things that you used to like. You are going to see things in a different way. That's what's coming in for Nixon. Your mindset is going to shift to something that's way different from what you're used to. Also for Nixon, you might be going through a resting period. I do believe that this resting period is much needed. So you will prepare yourself for something bigger coming in for Nixon's life very soon. Okay. All right. All right, for Tisha Sunshine. Tisha Sunshine? Will the Aries ever contact Tisha Sunshine? Yes. Yes. All right, yes. For Tisha Sunshine, the Aries will definitely contact you between 1 to 4 months. There is a lot of passionate energy. They want to have a happy home with you. They do have passionate energy towards you. They might want to travel with you. They might want to work on a business project with you, or they might end up working with you. That's what's coming in for Tisha Sunshine. Okay, 1 through 4 months, they are going to come towards you for Tisha Sunshine. All right, for Roshni, let's see. What's coming in for Roshni for your current relationship for Roshni? What's coming in for your current relationship for Roshni? Can I get one more card for Roshni? Can I get one more card for Roshni? Can I get one more card for Roshni, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, for Roshni, what's coming in for Roshni at this time? So your current person is working on his abundance right now. There is money coming in for your person very soon. That's what's coming in for Roshni. All right. They might be surrounded by negative people or people that's trying to control them at this time, because you got these two cards in reverse. There is a form of manipulation or control coming in for Roshni's person, but they are working on their abundance to come towards you. I do believe they are going to come back towards you between 1 to 2 months for Roshni. But they do need to focus on getting away from manipulation and control. All right. Or they are focusing on balancing the money goals. For Janice, let's see for Janice. What's coming in for Janice at this time? Can I get Sunny's next actions for Janice? Can I get Sunny's next actions for Janice? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Janice this time? All right. All right, for Janice, Sunny might have to make a tough decision either between two different people, or they are going to have to make a tough choice to come towards you very soon. There is a celebration coming in for you very soon for Janice. So you will be celebrating with Sunny very soon about a new love coming in. All right. And there's also a new abundance energy for Janice. They might want to work with you on a business project, or they do want to travel with you. There is a fiery, passionate energy coming in for Janice for Sunny. Okay, that's what's coming in for Sunny at this time. All right. All right, Sharuk Al-Madani. For Sharuk Al-Madani. Sharuk Al-Madani, what is the second line? Are you guys getting the second line? What does that mean for Sharuk Al-Madani? I don't know what that question means per se about a second line, but all your cards came up right, which means that is a yes for Sharuk Al-Madani, okay? All right. I don't know what the second line means, but all your cards came as a yes for Sharuk Al-Madani, okay? All right. Elizabeth Kiersey. What's coming in? Oh, second loan. Oh, second loan. Yes. For Sharuk Al-Madani, yes. There is a second loan coming in. I was like, second line? What are they talking about? What's coming in for Elizabeth Kiersey? Who is your next man for Elizabeth Kiersey? Who is your next man for Elizabeth Kiersey? All right, your next man is somebody that likes to save a lot of money. For Elizabeth Kiersey, your next person is someone that likes to save a lot of money. Maybe they don't want to spend on materialistic things. They're probably really good at budgeting their money. For Elizabeth Kiersey, they may have also went through a lot of past relationships that went wrong. All right, that's what's coming in. They might be a little bit quiet. They might be a little bit Like, they might put up a wall before you meet them, all right? Yeah, they went through a lot of past life traumas or past traumas coming in for Elizabeth Kiersey, but they are very good at budgeting money. They are very good with money in general, coming in for Elizabeth Kiersey. So I wouldn't be surprised if you end up with a man with money or a man that saves up a lot of money for Elizabeth Kiersey. All right, Yellow Mela. All right. All right, let's see. For Yellow Mela, what's coming in for Yellow Mela? What's coming in for Yellow Mela? Let's see. Will you get over one? Didn't I do this reading last time? Will you get over $1 million? I remember this question. I did say that yes, I did say that you can definitely get $1 million for Yellow Mela. All right, but this $1 million might come off of hard work and saving up a lot of money with this $1 million, and you might end up doing a business too. I do believe that a business can make you become a millionaire for sure. That's what's coming in for Yellow Mela, and I trust me, I remember a lot of questions, and if your question seems like it seems repeated, I will tell you that it sounds like it's a repeated question because I have really good memory. I don't know if it's because I'm a Scorpio or if I'm just really good at memorizing what people ask me. All right. What's Star Angel? Why hasn't Ken called Star Angel? All right. All right. For Star Angel Tarot. Why hasn't Ken called Star Angel Tarot? Why hasn't Ken called Star Angel Tarot? Okay, why haven't he called you? All right, I do believe that he might be mad at you because there is a jealousy energy coming in. For Star Angel Tarot, I do believe that Ken might be mad at you. They do have some sort of jealousy energy coming in for Star Angel Tarot. So I don't know if you were surrounded by other men. I don't know if there was an energy of just being around other men, even if they were your friends. I do sense that Ken is a little bit jealous, but they might not let you know that. They might be going through a lot of money problems right now as well. So they are balancing the energy to come towards you. Now, do they still have love for you? Yes, they do. They are working hard to come towards you. For Star Angel Tarot, but there is an energy of them being jealous of you surrounded by other men. I don't know why I have to say that because there is a jealousy energy coming in. But I do believe that they will come towards you. Maybe within a couple of weeks or a couple months, they will come back towards you for Star Angel Tarot. Okay, all right, all right. That's coming in for Star Angel Tarot. Concrete Rose AAA said, I saw one of your old vids pop up from 2 months ago. I noticed your hair was long in that vid. It looks so good. The cut looks good too. Thank you. I appreciate that for Concrete Rose. All right. Lovely, lovely, love. Lovely, lovely, love. I appreciate the compliment. Um, I try not to keep my hair too long because it gets in the way, and it's hard for me to maintain longer hair because I had longer hair before, and it's very curly, and it's hard to maintain curly hair. So I don't really keep my long hair anymore. When I was younger, I kept long hair, but now I'm just gonna keep cutting it because curly hair is really hard to maintain, and I can't deal with curly hair, so I just kind of cut it short. But thank you for the compliment. For lovely, lovely love, should you do the egg smash reversal? Yes. For lovely, lovely love, you can definitely do the egg smash ritual to the sender. That's coming in, okay? For lovely, lovely love. Nah, I don't really believe in no, I do believe in magic. I do believe in magic, but I don't believe in sending magic to anybody. But I do believe that magic does work though. Just be mindful of what magic you do, because if you do it the wrong way, it might come back towards you. So be careful with what magic you guys do. Okay? All right. I just gotta forewarn anybody that dibbles and dabbles with any type of magic, whether that's white magic, black magic, I don't know, colorful magic, I don't know. But you just gotta be mindful of what you guys do because you may never know when it comes back to bite you in the ass. So I just do want to forewarn anybody that takes part of doing that stuff, okay? All right? All right. For Jewel Kittens, what's coming in for Jewel Kittens at this time? Are they going to marry Jewel Kittens? Are they going to marry Jewel Kittens? Are they going to marry Jewel Kittens? Let's see. Oh wait, are they going to marry one of my old friends? Oh, for Jewel Kittens. All right. Are they going to marry one of your old friends for Jewel Kittens? Let's see. There is an addiction energy for Jewel Kittens. I do believe that they are going to marry one of your old friends. Now, do I know who they are? No, I don't know who they are. But I do know that, yes, there is an energy of a marriage in the future coming for they, quote unquote, they marrying an old friend. Um, this energy might be a toxic marriage, though. This energy is going to be a toxic marriage coming in for Jewel Kittens. Now, I don't know who quote unquote they are and who them are or friends are, but I do know that there is going to be a marriage coming in, and it might also be a toxic marriage too. I got to forewarn with that situation. All right. Um, Camila? What's coming in for Camila? I was coming in for Camila at this time. I will end this live stream 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will end the live stream. All right, for Camila, what's coming in for Camila? Well, you need to go to the VBA, or will it resolve on its own? You might want to go to the VBA for Camila. You might want to go to the VBA. I don't think that it will resolve on your own, because if you're not taking action for what you want, they might end up forgetting for Camila. So make sure you do go to the VBA for what you want. Okay, that's coming in for Camila. All right. All right, let's see. Jane B. All right, Jane B. Jane B. Jane B. 1985. Let's see. Can I have a love reading for Jane B. 1985? Can I have a love reading for Jane B. 1985? You know what's crazy? I've had a couple people already that listens to my tarot readings, and I don't know why they ask me if I do love spells. I'm just like, no, I don't fucking do no damn love spells. I'm not I'm not those type of people that do love spells. And then you got those type of people that says, "Oh, God is gonna punish you that you're doing tarot, da 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 da. Only God can tell you your future and all this damn stuff." Why the fuck are you on my live stream then? I don't get it. And then at the same time, it's just like, you know that tarot readings is based on energy, right? That means that energy can always change. I'm not like fully predicting people's future. I'm just telling you guys the energy that's coming in, and you guys take the action for what you want to do. That's my guidance in tarot reading. But people always be like, "Oh, you're doing black magic, this, and that. It's not good for you." And do you know how to do love spells? And I was like, why the hell are you asking me this question? But some people are just they're not there. For Jane B 1985, for your love reading, let's see. Can I have a love reading with tarot? All right, what's coming in for love very soon for Jane B 1985? So there is someone that likes your emotions, they like your abundance, they do like your energy for coming in for Jane B 1985. There is an energy of someone being jealous. There is somebody from the past that wants a reconciliation with Jane B 1985. Okay, um, the success might be a little bit delayed to come towards you at this time because something with money coming in for JB 1985. But someone from your past definitely wants a reconciliation for JB 1985, okay? All right. I definitely already did a reading for RID. I don't know if they listened to me the first time. I did a reading for RID already. I already told you that money's gonna come in for you very soon. You are gonna get recognized at your job for RID. All right. Sharma Sani was coming in for Sharma Sani. Was coming in for Sharma Sani. Is the Sag going to return for Sharma Sani? Yes. Yes, they felt like they missed out on an opportunity with you for Sharma Sani. They will come towards you between 4 months, 5 months, or 9 months. That's what's coming in for Sharma Sani, okay? All right. All right. Renan O'Brien. For Renan O'Brien, what's coming in for Renan O'Brien? What's coming in for Renan O'Brien? All right, for Renan O'Brien. People are gonna like your abundance. People are gonna like your groundedness. People are gonna like your energy. People do see you as beautiful for Rena O'Brien. Okay, people might be competing for your attention very soon for Rena O'Brien. Someone wants a reconciliation, but they're too shy to come towards you at this time for Rena O'Brien. Okay, yes, they're insecure. So, someone from your past wants to come towards you at this time. Sorry, I was just choking on my own saliva, talking too fast. All right, but that's what's coming up for Rena O'Brien. All right, I did a reading for Silent Motivation Africa. Yes, you will pass your exam. Reiki by Rita. What's coming in for Reiki by Rita? Let's see. How will the talk with your friend go today for Reiki by Rita? How will your talk with your friend go today for Reiki by Rita? Let's see. How will the talk with Reiki by Rita go today? I will have to go to a donation because I think someone donated. How will your talk go in for Reiki by Rita? All right, for Reiki by Rita. All right, after Reiki by Rita, I do have to go to donations. All right, Reiki by Rita. They're gonna like that you communicate with them. Yeah, it's gonna go really well for Reiki by Rita. The communication is gonna go really well. They felt like they missed out on an opportunity with you from the past, or there was a disappointment. There might have been a complication in your past between you and your friend before. But they do want to have happiness, peace, and harmony with you. Okay? So Reiki by Rita, your talk with your friend will go really well. All right, let me go to the donation. Oh, let's see, where was donation at? I did a reading for Catherine. Also did a reading uh for Star Angel Tarot. Will you hear come today? Yes. Yes. For Star Angel Tarot, I do apologize. Your hero will definitely come today for Star Angel Tarot, okay? All right. Let's see. Um is someone else? All right, Star Angel Tarot, Janny. Yes, Star Angel Tarot, your hero will come today. All right. I am trying to get everyone's reading, so hold on, guys. Um did I do this reading? Corey starts. I think I did do this reading. Reiki by Rita. All right. Yes. Your talk will be good today for Reiki by Rita. Okay. All right. Let's see. What's coming in? All right. Let me go back. Hold on, guys. I am Coach. I think I did a reading for Norman L999 Melody. Okay, this way too many people. Hold on. Where was I at right now? Star Jackson, Diamond. Let's see. All right. Where was I at? Sorry, guys, but there's way too many people on this live stream. Um, Political uprising USA. Oh, I think I was right here. Hold on. Yep, I was right here. My bad, guys. I'm just trying to find where I was at. All right, political uprising. Did I do a reading for political uprising? I think I did. Sunflower, Linus Ruby. Candace is too cool. All right. If I do skip you by accident, I do apologize. Just ask the question again. I will be on till 7 p.m. anyway, so I will be on. All right. Will you be able to build your will you be able to build your thigh muscles for Candace is too cool? For Candace is too cool. Will you be able to build up your all right, for Candace is too cool. Will you be able to build up your thigh muscles for Candace is too cool? All right, for Candace is too cool. Yes, you can definitely build up your thigh muscles for sure. All right. You got 3 cards that came up right. So there is success coming in for Kansas is too cool, okay? That's what's coming in for Kansas is too cool. All right, let's see. Candy. All right, for Candy, what will evolve between SW and Candy? What will evolve between SW and Candy? Let's see. Let's see. What will evolve between SW and Candy? All right, let's see. All right, for Candy, there is an energy of indecisiveness or stagnancy coming in for Candy. Indecisiveness or stagnancy is coming in for Candy at this time. Please be mindful that they will want to come towards you between 2 months to 7 months. They are going to come back towards you for Candy. But I do believe that there is a stagnant energy coming in for Candy at this time. All right. All right, for Sunflower. Yep. Um, let's see. Star Jackson. Star Jackson. What will my new ex-husband karma for all the evil he has done to? Wow. Okay, Star Jackson. What is his karma coming in for Star Jackson? Okay. You know what's funny, Star Jackson? Now that you asked this question, the karma of your ex-husband, he is going to go through a lot of betrayals. A lot of people are going to betray him. For Star Jackson, your ex-husband is going to go through a lot of betrayals coming in very soon. Um, they are losing out on a lot of money. They are losing out on a lot of abundance. They are going through a lot of anxiety and depression for Star Jackson. Okay, so that is what's coming in for Star Jackson about your ex-husband. All right, all right. Let's see. Let's see. Career Guide by Simone is amazing. Let's see. Blessings. All right, let's see. Those people need to learn. Let's see. Career Guide by Simran. All right, Melody. What's coming in for Melody? What's coming in for Melody? What's coming in for Melody at this time for love? What's coming in for Melody for love? Let's see. What's coming in for Melody for love, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, what's coming in for Melody for love? All right, for love, Melody for love. So there is an energy of someone from your past wants to come towards you. For Melody, someone is definitely thinking happy thoughts of you at this time. For Melody, okay, and this person is working on their abundance to come towards you. For Melody, all right, they are gonna come towards you very soon. For Melody, all right, that's coming in for Melody. All right, let's see. I am Coach Collins Mod. I am Coach Collins Mod. Let's see. Can I get a general love ring for I am Coach Collins Mod? Can I get a general ring for I am Coach Collins Mod? Alright, for I am Coach Collins Mod. Can I get one more card for I am Coach Collins Mod? Alright, for I am Coach Collins Mod. Can I get a general ring for I am Coach Collins Mod? Alright, your general love reading. There is a person that's coming in with transformation coming in for I am Coach Collins Mod. There is someone from your past that's going to come in for you very soon. For I am Coach Collins Mod, they're focusing on their abundance. There is victory and success coming in for I am Coach Collins Mod for your general love reading that's coming in. All right, Yo-Yo. All right, I am moving down the list pretty quickly, so I am going down quickly now. So please be patient. I am coming down the list. All right, remember, I will end this live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern. I do have at least about 40 minutes left on the live chat, so I will try to get to most of you guys, okay? All right, can I get a general reading for Yo-Yo? All right, for Yo-Yo, what's coming in for Yo-Yo at this time? There is peace and harmony coming in for Yo-Yo at this time, okay? So there is an energy of peace and harmony coming in for Yo-Yo. You are finding out your balance and abundance at this time. You might be a little bit inconsistent, but focus on being more consistent within your life right now, because I do see that balance, patience, harmony is coming in. People do want to work with you for Yo-Yo 1150, okay? All right. All right, Mariana. For Mariana. All right, for Mariana. Did you pass your exam for Mariana? Did you pass your exam for Mariana? Okay, I definitely can sense that there is an anxiety card coming in for Mariana. Um, Now I don't know how many times you could take this exam. There's two situations coming in for Mariana. Either A, you failed the test and you could retake it over and can pass it the second time, or B, you might pass it, but really by a small chance by passing by a couple points. That's what's coming in for Mariana because all your cards came in reverse. Okay, all right. So you might either pass by a couple points, or there might be a situation where you might end up failing and you can retake it over and end up passing the second time. Okay, all right. That's what's coming in for Mariana. All right, E to 633, E to 633, E to 633, E to 633. All right, let's see. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, hit the hype button, please and thank you. All right, for E to 633. All right, what's coming up for E to 633? Why? How did he feel when I pulled? Okay, how did he feel when you pulled away? All right, he feels a little bit sad for Eda 633. He feels a little bit sad now that you pull your energy away. He is a little bit cautious now to come back towards you because he feels like he did something wrong, or he feels like you don't want to be a part of his life anymore for Eda 633. So he is upset and he is cautious on when he wants to come back towards you for Eda 633. Okay. All right. What's coming in for Tracy? What's coming in for Tracy? Let's see. All right, what's coming in for Tracy? Well, the person for Tracy who calls me for my informal review decide in my favor. Oh, well, the person who calls me for my informal review decide in my favor. Can I get one more card for Tracy? Yes. There is gonna be someone that is gonna have to decide on your favor for Tracy. That's coming in for Tracy. All right. All right. Let's see. Touch of love. All right. Let's see. Career Guide by Simran. For Love Blue. Love Blue. Love Blue. Love Blue. Love Blue. All right. Love Blue. Let's see. Um. Do your guys want you to stop having romantic feelings for Mr. K? Now remember guys, I cannot tell you what to do, but I can tell you what's in the energy of the cards, okay? All right, for Love Blue, what's coming in for Love Blue? Um, do you guys want you to stop romantic feelings with Mr. K? I don't think that Mr. K is a bad person for Love Blue. For Love Blue, I don't think that Mr. K is a bad person. They do want to have a happy home with you. For Love Blue, but it's up to you if you want to leave them or not. But they do want to have love with you, and they want to have real romantic feelings with you for Love Blue. Okay, all right, that's coming in for Love Blue. All right, for Career Guide by Simran. Let's see. What is Amon thinking about Simran? What is Amon thinking about Simran? Let's see. What is Amon thinking about Simran? What is Amon coming in for Simran? Let's see. All right, for Career Guide by Simran. What's coming in for Career Guide by Simran? All right, for Career Guide by Simran. So new plans are coming in for Career Guide by Simran. I do believe that Amon is going to want to try something new very soon with you. There is an energy of them wanting to come towards you very soon for Career Guide by Simran. All right. There is new responsibilities that they do need to work on. They do need to focus on their abundance to come towards you for Career Guide by Simran. But they are going to come towards you very soon for sure. All right. There might be a misunderstanding between you two, but that misunderstanding is going to be healed very soon for Career Guide by Simran, okay? All right, let's see. You're welcome, B. Marsh, Blue Paradise. Hey, Blue Paradise, I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? All right, always tasty. All right, for always tasty, let's see what's coming in for always tasty. What's coming in for always tasty at this time? What's coming in for always tasty? How strong is the protection of the spray that you made for always tasty? All right, I'm not gonna lie to you, always tasty. I'm not gonna lie to you, always tasty. You might want to make your spray a little bit stronger for always tasty. your cards, most of them came in reverse. So for Always Tasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do believe that you do need to make your protection a little bit stronger. All right. All your cards came in reverse. So if you need a little bit of more of a little bit, add more into the spray, or maybe add more of some sort of magic onto the spray, do so. I do think that you need a little more protection on the spray. And also pray to your spirit guides, because your spirit guides will also protect you as well for Always Tasty, okay? All right? And if you do like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, let's see. Kamali Khatri. When will you get the government teacher job for Kamali Khatri? For Kamali Khatri. When will you get your government teaching job for Kamali Khatri? Remember, guys, I do not need to know anyone's birthday. I do not need to know anyone's zodiac sign. I do not need to know really any of your full names. I don't. Whatever cards comes out is what comes out. Those are the messages that needs to come out. For Kamali Khatri, when will you get a government teaching job? You will get a government teaching job between 1 month, 5 months, between 1 to 5 months. You can definitely get a government teaching job. For Kamali Khatri, you can definitely get a government teaching job between 1 month through 5 months. That's coming in for Kamali Khatri, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Miss ECS. Can I get a general reading from Miss ECS? Can I get a general reading from Miss ECS? You're welcome, Ayushi. Can I get a general reading from Miss ECS? What's coming in from Miss ECS? All right, Miss ECS, you're going to a new journey very soon. There is a new journey coming in from Miss ECS very soon, okay? So there is a new journey coming in for you very soon. Someone is codependent within your energy from Miss ECS, or this might mean that you need to release any toxic mindsets, any addictions. You do need to release that very soon in order to find abundance, okay? But you are going to go through a new journey very soon within your career and love life for Miss ECS. And if there were conflicts in the past, there are no longer conflicts anymore. People are going to want to work with you. There's no more competition coming in for Miss ECS anymore, okay? That's coming in from Miss ECS. All right, Blue Paradise. Blue Paradise. Will Rashida bring in good news for Blue Paradise? Will Rashida bring in good news for Blue Paradise? Okay. There might be a delay for Blue Paradise. There might be a delay, okay? But you will find out good news between 7 days, 6 days or 6 weeks. That's what's coming in about your so 6 days or 2 months is coming in for Blue Paradise to hear back from Rashida. Okay? That's coming in for Blue Paradise. And I do think that they're thinking happy thoughts of you for Blue Paradise. All right? All right, sight of backyard so blessings. Concrete rose. All right, let's see. Willow 22, you're welcome, Willow 22. All right, I am going down the list right now. Hey, Justin Kessinger. Willow 22. Willow 22. When is your son going to reconcile with Willow 22? When is your son going to reconcile with Willow 22? All right, let's see. Well, when will thank you, Star Angel Tarot. All right, when will Willow 22? All right, Willow 22. Thank you, Star Angel Tarot. I appreciate it. For Willow 22. So when will you reconcile with your son? So you are gonna reconcile with your son between 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months or 3 months. You will reconcile with your son for Willow 22. Okay, 2 months or 3 months. You will reconcile with your son. All right. Justin Kessinger. What's coming in for Justin Kessinger for the next 2 days? What's coming in for Justin Kessinger for the next 2 days? Can I get 2 more cards for Justin Kessinger? All right, can I get 1 more card for Justin? Thank you, blessings. All right, what's coming in for Justin? All right, the Chariot is coming in, so there is an energy of success and abundance coming in for Justin Kessinger. All right, so there is a success card coming in. Whatever that you're working on, whether that's a career or an abundance, is coming in for Justin Kessinger. Money is also coming in for Justin Kessinger very soon. You are gonna be so stable, you can definitely be able to help other people out as well for Justin Kessinger. Okay, all right. All right, please do like, share, subscribe if you have not. Juan Cerritos. All right. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Will 22. All right, Vismaya Vichu for Vismaya Vichu. What is Ahamed's current thoughts of Vismaya Vichu? For Vismaya Vichu. I am going down the list. I think I'm really good at going down the list right now. Probably almost at the end of the list, so I will see everyone else's reading. I do apologize if I didn't get to your reading quickly. But as you guys can see, it's been really busy. All right. For Vismaya Wichu, what is Ahmed's current thoughts of you at this time? There is new abundance coming in for you very soon. You will be taking a risk to something new very soon with Ahmed. Ahmed is going to want to try something new with you very soon. They felt like they missed out on an opportunity with you, and they do want to come towards you for Vismaya Vichu. All right. Yes. They do want to apologize with the Eight of Cups. And then they are seeking spiritual alignment to come towards Vismaya Vichu. You're welcome, Armor. All right, let's see. All right, PRP. What's coming in for PRP? All right, thank you everybody for the donations and the gifts. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm not just gonna speak out of my ass because I really do appreciate what you guys do for me. And that's the only reason why I work so much harder is because I know that you guys really do appreciate my gifts. So when you guys are loyal to me, I'm also very loyal to you guys. So I'm not speaking out of my ass. Trust me, I do really do care about you guys. Even though I don't know you guys personally, but I feel like I started a family. For PRP484, will you get an offer at this company? There will be a delay right now for PRP484, but in 2 months you can definitely get a call. For PRP484, in 2 months you can definitely get a call for PRP484 about the company, okay? All right, let's see. Gustavo Arlano. Let's see. All right, what is will Z admit his feelings for Gustavo? For Gustavo Arlano. Will Z admit his feelings for Gustavo Arlano? Let's see. For Gustavo Arlano. What's coming in for Gustavo Arlano? Will Z admit her feelings for Gustavo Arlano? Will she admit her feelings? Yes, she will. So between 1 to 3 months, Gustavo Arlano, she will admit her feelings. For Gustavo Arlano. 1 to 3 months, she will admit her feelings, okay? All right, if you do like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? Please and thank you. All right, Zainab Sihar. Zainab Sihar? All right, what is Ali Amar's... Wait, has Ali Amar gone through a breakup? Has Ali Amar gone through a breakup? There's not a breakup yet, but there is a bump on the road. For Zainab Sihar, I don't believe that there's a breakup yet, but there will be a bump on the road coming in for Amar. Ali Amar. That's coming in for Ali Amar. There's not a breakup yet, but there is a bump on the road, okay? All right, Karen S said, "Hello, handsome. I'm finally home from work from the supermarket. How's your Wednesday morning with you students at work? How's the weather? It's warm today. It's really nice out today. I stayed outside for almost 30 to an hour. So I did get I did get a little bit of a tan. How are you doing, Karen S? I hope you're doing well. All right, for S. Lila, let's see what's coming in for S. Lila. Where's Peter's thoughts of S. Lila? Where's Peter's thoughts of S. Lila? Where's Peter's thoughts of S. Lila? All right, so there's love coming in for you. For S. Lila, Peter wants to have love with you very soon for S. Lila, but there is an obstacle that they have to go through before they come towards you for S. Lila. So there is an energy of a new opportunity, a new love is coming in for S. Lila. All right, enthusiastic energies coming in for S. Lila. They might want to work with you on a business project for S. Lila, for Peter. They do have passionate energy towards you. It's a little bit slow moving, but I do believe that they are going to come back towards you in 1 month for S. Lila, okay? For S. Lila. All right, let's move down. Hey Janny. Yes, Willow, your son will reconcile with you very soon for Willow. All right, for Willow, your son will reconcile with you very soon in a couple months. Amber Nelson, Amber Nelson, Amber Nelson, Amber Nelson. Can I get a Gemini reading for Amber Nelson? Can I get a Gemini reading for Amber Nelson? Can I get a Gemini reading for Amber Nelson? Let's see what's coming in for Amber Nelson. All right, for Amber Nelson, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor for Amber Nelson, which means that whatever victory or success that you need to work on, there is going to be a lot of success coming in for you very soon for Amber Nelson, okay? That's what's coming in for Amber Nelson. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Also, it's funny that you asked about a Gemini reading. Guess what card came up? A Gemini. For Amber Nelson. For Amber Nelson, I do believe that you might be going through a bump on the road very soon, so be careful. There might be somebody that try to control you or manipulate you, so be careful with that situation. All right. Make sure you are saving up money for a rainy day at this time, because I do see a little bit of an imbalance with money as of right now for Amber Nelson. But the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, so please do make a wish for what you want for Amber Nelson. You are going to get what you want for Amber Nelson, okay? All right, Pavani Elaru. Can I get a general reading for Pavani Elaru? Can I get a general reading for Pavani Elaru? If you do like the vibe, subscribe, okay? All right, Pavani Elaru. Can I get a general reading for Pavani Elaru? Can I get a general reading for Pavani Elaru? Can I get a general reading for Pavani Elaru? Let's see. For Pavani Ilaru, someone might be addicted to your energy. For Pavani Ilaru, I do believe someone in your relationship might want a relationship with you. If that's not the case, you might be releasing some sort of addiction very soon. All right. Or this can be someone that is addicted to stalking you, or wanting to get to know you. For Pavani Ilaru 1334. There is a confusion energy coming in. You might be going through a resting period at this time. Your spirit guides want you to rest at this time because your energy is a little bit imbalanced right now. But I do sense that there is an energy of somebody wanting to come towards you for Pavani Ilaru for love. Okay, that's coming in for Pavani Ilaru. All right, let's see. Norm, you're welcome, Norm L. Sopis. Sapis, I'm not sure if I said your name right. I do apologize if I said your name wrong. Sopis. Does Felix love Soapies? Does Felix love Soapies? Sappies? I don't know how to say this name. Does Felix love Sappies? I'm just gonna say Sappies. Do they love you? All right, they are going through a transformation for Sappies, okay? I do believe that they do want to transform their relationship for Sappies, okay? Felix is going to transform his relationship to come towards you for Sappies. And they don't have anybody else within for love. They don't have anybody else for love. They are going to come towards you for Sappies, okay? So there is an energy of them going through a transformation to come towards you for Sappies, okay? All right. So yes, Felix does have an emotion or feelings for you for Sappies. Okay. All right. Bienvenue G. How can you better align for your spiritual growth for Bienvenue G? For Bienvenue G. How can you align for your spiritual growth for Bienvenue G? How can you align for your spiritual growth for being okay for Bienvenue G? Work on balancing your insecurities Speak a lot of positive self-talk. Write down what you're grateful for. Write down your affirmations. Speak it to the universe of what you want for being Venu G. All right. Also, please do balance your energy for sure. Listen to Reiki, listen to subliminals, that can help you heal your energy at this time. That's how you can reach a spiritual growth, is when you learn how to balance the yin and yang energy inside your body or within your personality. Okay. If you need some rest, make sure you do get a lot of rest at this time. Because in order for you to seek a spiritual alignment, you do need a lot of rest. You do need to practice and be stern with your spiritual gifts. It's gonna come in for you very soon for being Venu G. Okay, that's coming in for being Venu G. You're welcome, Silent Motivation Africa. Um, all right. Grace happens daily. You're welcome. All right. I do believe that you just gotta balance your energy for being Venu G. Okay. All right. Let's see. Bless you. What's coming in for bless you? All right. For bless you. What's coming in for bless you? 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 All right. If anyone else that have not asked a question yet and want to ask a question, you better ask now because my live stream is gonna end in 20 minutes. All right. For bless you. I am going down the list though. All right. For bless you. What's coming in for bless you? A lover is coming in for bless you. There's love coming in for you very soon for bless you. Love is coming in for sure. Generosity energy is gonna come in for bless you. So there is an energy of people wanting to help you out at this time for bless you. There might be mentorship coming in for bless you at this time as well. Okay? Love and mentorship is coming in for bless you. Generosity is gonna come in for bless you as well. Alright? Alright, Zar1128. For Zar1128, why is your health problem down? For Zar1128, why is your health problem down for Zar1128? For Zar1128. For Zar1128. Can I get two more cards for Zar1128? What's coming in for Zar1128? Alright, for Zar1128, why is your health down right now? So you are going through an obstacle. I don't know if you have any addictions or there might be some sort of addiction, or maybe you're not watching out for what you're eating right now for Zara1128. Make sure you do eat a lot of more healthy foods, whether that's vegetables, fruits, drink more milk, drink more water, drink some healthy juice. That might be the reason why your health might be down right now, because you do need to balance your food that you take. All right, that's what's coming in. Um some people might also be negative around your energy as well for ZAR1128. I do believe that you get a lot of mental health issues or you get a lot of anxiety. So make sure you do balance your energy. All right. But I do sense that you might be so stressed out that you might be eating like random foods or foods that are not healthy for you for ZAR1128. So make sure you do eat more healthier so you can balance your energy. Okay. All right. For ZAR1128. Oh, blessings. Sorry. For blessings. All right, what's coming in for blessings? What's coming in for blessings? I already did a ring for Willow 22. You will reconcile with your son in about 2-3 months. That's coming in for Willow 22. All right, for blessings. What's coming in for blessings? Can I get a general reading for blessings? All right, there is gonna be success coming in for you very soon. For blessings, success is gonna come in for you very soon. Victory, success, abundance, recognitions coming in for blessings. You got two cards that says success, and you're moving forward with the Chariot card and the Six of Swords. I mean Six of Wands. That's a moving energy. So if you have any business venture, talent, creativity, you need to work on this very soon for blessings, because you are going to succeed for whatever you want for blessings. Okay. All right. I did get a donation. Hold on. All right, Karmic Karen. For Karmic Karen, what's coming in for Karmic Karen? All right, for Karmic Karen, let's see. will your Aquarius be with you in May for a karmic Karen? Alright, for karmic Karen, will your Aquarius coming back to you in May? Alright, there is an energy of shyness for your Aquarius. They are a little bit shy to come towards you at this time. They are a little bit insecure. They are trying to let go of the past that didn't work out between you guys. I do believe that there is a change coming in for karmic Karen. So I gotta say between 1 to 6 months, they are gonna come back towards you. For karmic Karen, 1 to 6 months. Okay? Alright, let's see. Let me just go back real quick. Christina. All right, where was I at? I think I did a reading for. Okay, I can't remember where I was at. All right, I'm going back real quick. Story Guide by Simran. Oh, I'm right here. Sorry, guys, I'm right here. I'm forsaken. I'm forsaken. I'm forsaken. All right, I'm forsaken. Is your crush coming towards you for I'm forsaken? Is your crush coming towards you for I'm forsaken? All right, is your crush coming towards you for I'm forsaken? All right, is your crush coming towards you for I'm forsaken? All right, there will be a new beginning coming in for you very soon. Yes, for I'm forsaken between 3 months, 3 to 8 months, I'm forsaken. Your crush will come towards you. Between 3 months to 7 months, they are gonna come towards you. For I'm forsaken. Okay. All right. All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, hit the hype button. All right. Let's see. Where was I? SSS. All right, SSS. Can you trust Mosam for your future partner for SSS? Can you trust Mosam for your future partner for SSS? Yes. SSS, you can definitely trust Mosam for your future person. I do believe that they're going through a recovery period right now within money or their mental health for SSS. Yes, you can definitely trust Mosam. All right, for SSS, you can definitely trust Mosam. All right, Gunjana, you can trust Mosam. Okay, for SSS. All right. All right. Please do like, share, subscribe. All right. Let's see. Love Blue. I already did a ring for Gustavo Orlando. Between 2 to 3 months, she will express her love for you for Gustavo Orlando. Michelle Morin. What is the doctor's for Michelle Morin? What is the doctor's impression of Michelle Morin? For Michelle Morin, what is the doctor's impressions for Michelle Morin? All right, for Michelle Morin. All right, for Michelle Morin. All right. You might be going through a transformation for Michelle Morin. So I do believe that the doctor is gonna see that you're going through a transformation. All right, that's what's coming in for Michelle Morin. The doctor thinks that you are gonna go through a bigger transformation coming in from Michelle Morin. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Christina Tabanco. Christina Tabanco. All right, for Christina Tabanco. Let's see for Christina Tabanco. All right. What is Lee's current films for Christina Tabanco? What is Lee's current films for Christina Tabanco? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Christina? All right, for Christina. They are a little bit indecisive right now for Christina Tabanco. All right, do they have a crush on you? I do believe they have feelings for you, but the energy is a little bit indecisive. The energy might be a little bit immature at this time, but love will be coming towards you very soon. Between 1 to 7 months for Christina Tabanco. All right, all right, that's for Christina Tabanco. Star Angel Tarot. Why is the Capricorn around Star Angel Tarot? Why is the Capricorn around Star Angel Tarot? Okay, he's very insecure. For Star Angel Tarot, the reason why your Capricorn is still around is because he's very insecure. Maybe he feels like he can't find anybody else that might be like attracted to him or attached to him at this time. There is an energy of confusion. They are releasing fears and anxieties to come towards you. For Star Angel Tarot, they do have love for you, but there is an energy of insecurity or not knowing what they want at this time. Um, and they feel like you're the only person that they really know at this time. That's the reason why they can't leave you at this time. For Star Angel Tarot about the Capricorn, okay? All right, that's coming in for Star Angel Tarot. All right. All right, let's see. Sanam Paswan. Sanam Paswan. Why did your crush Sumit? Why is your crush Sumit spying on you? For Sanam Paswan. Why is your crush Sumit spying on you? For the jealous. For Sanam Paswan. Your crush is jealous that you might be talking to other people. They do have love for you. For Sanam Paswan. They do have a crush towards you as well. All right. For Sanam Paswan. The reason why they're stalking your energy or spying on you is because they have a crush on you as well. And they are the jealous type. They do want to know if you're probably interested in somebody else. Coming in for Sanam Paswan. All right. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Incipients. Paradise Linguist. Paradise Linguist. Let's see. How does Elle feel about the date today? For Paradise Linguist, how does Elle feel about the date today? For Paradise Linguist, how does Elle feel about the date today? Alright, for Paradise Linguist, they like to communicate with you. For Paradise Linguist, the date with Elle went pretty well. They do like to communicate with you, but there is gonna be an energy of stagnancy. Very soon, they are focusing on their abundance, all right, to come towards you. So, Paradise Linguists, they do like your communication for sure. Coming in for Paradise Linguists, all right? All right, let's see. Yeah, Diamond. Diamond, you definitely missed your reading, Diamond. I did say that love is going to come in for you, and there is an abundance coming in for Diamond as well. For Diamond, okay? All right, Incipients 13, Incipients 13. What is Zane's next actions for Hera for Incipients 13? What is Zane's next actions for Hera? What is Zane's next actions for Hera? What is Zane's next actions for Hera for Incipients 13? Alright, for Incipients 13, alright, they do see you as abundant. They think that you're very strong. They think that you're free spirited. They do like your youthful energy. So for Incipients 13, Zane is gonna want to come towards you very soon because they do like being around your energy. For Incipients 13, all right. There is a new opportunity coming in for you very soon with Zane and Hera. Okay, that's coming in for you. All right. They are balancing the money energy though. That's coming in for Incipients 13. All right. I definitely did a reading for PRP484. Yes, you will get an offer with T Company within a couple months for PRP484. All right. All right. I think Karen. Excuse me. Hold on, guys. Touch of love. All right. I think that is. You're welcome. Okay, Aries spiritual guidance. All right. What is your partner's? Okay, I do have 7 more minutes. So when 7 minutes ends, that means my live stream is really over. Okay. All right. For Aries spiritual guidance. What is your partner's intentions for Aries spiritual guidance? What is your partner's intentions for Aries spiritual guidance? All right, they do want peace and harmony with you. New happiness is coming in for Aries spiritual guidance. Peace and harmony, new happiness is coming in for Aries spiritual guidance. All right, they are seduced by equality for sure. All right, for Aries spiritual guidance, peace and harmony is coming in for you. New happiness is coming in for Aries spiritual guidance. Okay, all right, that's for Aries spiritual guidance. All right. All right, for the subline. The subline, for the subline, is he going to contact you for another date for the subline? Okay. It will be stagnant for the subline. And before they come back towards you, it might take a couple of months. At least 2 to 3 months before they come back towards you for the subline, okay? All right. All right, I think that's it. Thank you all for helping me, blessing me with the gifts and the donations. I appreciate it. I do really love you guys, okay? Um, all right. Please do like, share, subscribe if you have not yet. All right. Um, let's see. Let's see what's coming in. All right, touch of love. You are my last person. I do have to get out of here. All right. You are bouncing your energy very soon. What Rex is bouncing his energy to come towards you. All right. There is a bounce energy coming in for a touch of love. All right. There is a transformation coming in for touch of love. Okay. All right. That's for touch of love. Thank you all for your loves, your comments, your blessings, your donations, your gifts. I do really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I will do a collective reading for you guys after this live stream. Please do like, share, subscribe if you have not yet. Hype the video. All right. Uh, what is your question for Zahi01? What is your question? Let's go. Zahi01. I'm about to end the live stream. You better hurry up. The clock is ticking. Let's go. Ask your question. My time is precious. Come on, let's go. It's always the stragglers. Every time the stragglers come in and start crying about their reading. Zahi01, what's the question? All right, will P and Z leave each other for Zahi01? All right. All right, can I get one more card for Zahi01? Yeah, that person got lucky because I was this close to just I was that close to just ignoring the question and leave, but luckily I was in a happy mood today. So you got lucky. For Zahi01. All right, dear, both of these people have a lot of choices in love. For Zahi01, P and Z have a lot of choices in love, and I do believe that they will leave each other very soon. Between 1 to 6 months is coming in for Zahi01, for P and Z. Okay? All right. All right. I'm calling it a night. Thank you all. Please do like, share, subscribe. All right. Hit the hype video, and I'll do a collective reading for you guys. Okay? Stay tuned. All right. Good night. Blessings.